Oh, we're live. Wait, are we live? Let me get in here a little bit. Get up in it. Are we in it? Oh, let me scoot over a little bit. So, are we live? It looks like we're live. We're live on TikTok. We are live on YouTube. And we are live on Twitch. Uh, yes, we are live. All right, so what is up? What's out here? What's in these streets right now? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not feeling watching WNBA. What else we got? I'm not seeing much. I don't know if I have this signed up. Let me check. No, I don't. So what's going on, Lefty? You just now going live? So real shit. I sat down at 9 o'clock, and it took me 15 minutes to decide what I was going to play. I literally sat down and I was sitting here, and I was having a crisis because I said I was going to do one more day at MCOC before I switched up, but I have an itch to go back to playing Pragmata, and I started seeing people, and I started seeing other people streaming it, and it's starting to gain more momentum. And I'm in the middle of a lunatic run. Like on Sunday, I actually started the lunatic run. Um, so I was 2 seconds away. I was so close from. I had the PlayStation turned on, and shit you not, I had the PlayStation turned on, and I was about to just turn on Pragmata, upload the thumbnail, and go live. But then, like last minute, I was like, nah. I need to maintain consistency. I said I was gonna do 3 days at MCOC. This is the third day. I gotta get it in. So, so that brings me right here. Um, what is this? Is this pre-recorded? So so yeah, like like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go live. I'm gonna finish up this MCOC stream for the week, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna come back with um I'm gonna come back with I'm gonna come back on with Pragmata, and then I think I'm gonna do separate ways over the weekend. I don't know if I'll do a live stream with separate ways or if I'll do it pre-recorded, but that's the game plan. Um, it's hard, man. It's like as much as I love playing MCOC, I just can't I just can't do a full stream of Event Quest or Arena. Um, yeah, and I get why you do it. I mean, like the whole CCP thing. I'm not in that. I'm not with the in crowd. So for me, I'm like, what is my motivation to like give a full week of MCOC, especially when there's like some some really dope shit out right now in terms of games that I could be playing. So um, I'm a I'm gonna see how it goes in terms of what else the week looks like, and I might throw another game or two in for MCOC. Would you join the CCP though? I'm just gonna let that expire. Oh, that's fine. Oh, yeah, rank 5 Serpent. I'm cool with that. I don't know if I would. So the thing is, I don't know if I would commit to joining the CCP because like the amount of the amount of streaming that you guys do, and I know it's a choice, but it's a calculated choice, and it's not a bad choice. It's what you guys do, um, because I mean, like you guys, it's an you guys have elevated drops, so people are going to naturally come to your channel, and in terms of Twitch, you guys get a decent following from that. I don't I don't know if I don't know if I plan on streaming MCOC that much. Like the more that I stream and the more games that I play, the more that I'm kind of drawn away from MCOC, if that makes sense. And it's not like it's not. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. I'm still gonna play MCOC, but it's like it's not like it's pulling teeth. But right now, and that might change. Like there might be some times a year where I'm really heavy into MCOC, but I like the freedom of knowing like I can sit down. I can sit down and just, like I said before the stream, decide what I want to play. Arun, what's going on? Good to see you. You said CCP is no chill stream when CCP drops are active. Yeah, and I think that's the other thing. It's like I like the ability. Like the people, think about the streamers that all they stream is MCOC. You know what? That's the perfect example. Think about the streamers who aren't in the CCP and all they do, the only thing they do is MCOC. Even, and you don't even have to like take me into account. The Mel Crack, what's going on? You don't even have to take me into account. Like take the bigger streamers who are not in the CCP. Like their streams suffer just because of that, even though they're larger and they have a larger following. Oh, that'll work. Wait, do I even have any? No, I do. I'm not paying attention to this draft, so we'll see how this goes. But like even the larger streamers who aren't in the CCP, I'm not gonna say they're struggling, but it's not easy. Like it's hard out here for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a struggle. So it's like either, and I'm so early in my channel, it's like I'm at a place where I can decide like either I jump into the pool and I fight for followers on Twitch, or I stream what I want when I want, and I just kind of go out in general population and I see what's out there. So I don't know, this is my thoughts on it. But no, Arun, I do agree with you. It's like I would know that anytime, like if let's say that like I had a larger channel, I was monetized and I'm streaming and Abdo comes on, like Intoxicated Gamer comes on, my stream drops. Like followers, whoever's on my stream, it immediately drops. And whether they want to stay or not, it doesn't matter, because if they want the drops, they need to go watch Abdo, and I wouldn't even blame them for that. Oh shit. This might not be the play for this. And I didn't even read the notes, so I wouldn't even know. Like I'm not gonna die, but I'm not gonna win this. I know that much. Oh, this is shifting immunity, isn't it? That's what I'm looking at here. I might as well just let her kick my ass. All right, now there we go. Like, there is really no point to this. Okay. Also, who are in the CCP, if they don't stream MCOC during CCP week, they will feel exactly. No, I agree. Arun, I agree with that. I agree with that, because it's like because the thing is, it's like people are going to it's the competition of it, right? So if you are a CCP streamer, right, and it is a week for CCP streams, if you don't stream those, if you don't do those, if you don't stream MCOC during that time, your channel is going to suffer, right? Because the people who are going to basically take your followers. You can tell I'm not paying attention to this. That's all good though. And I think that's the big thing. Like if you during the weeks of the CCP, and Lefty, this is of course no shot at you, but like the second that you're not streaming MCOC, like people are gonna start going other places, and granted you'll have people like me who go to your channel just to support. And the thing is, I watch you on YouTube, and I don't even really watch on Twitch. So I guess I'm really not a factor in this whole discussion. But the people who come to your channel specifically for the Twitch drops, they're gonna have to go somewhere else if they want the drops. I feel no, I'm not. You already know. Like I'm not taking a shot at you. But no, I'm just saying like, it's created a. I think it created an issue that Kabam didn't see coming. Because if you're in the CCP, then you almost have to stream CCP during CCP weeks. And if you're not in the CCP, but you want to stream MCOC, I have no motivation to stream CCP, to stream MCOC when it's a CCP week. So the game almost suffers as a result. And the thing is, it's like MCOC, I feel like I can confidently say MCOC has a dedicated cult following, right? Like it's people out here who have been playing MCOC like me, like you, for basically a decade. And we are the people that keep this game going. And I'm not going to say we're the people that keep this game going, but people like us and the whales who consistently play this game and consistently talk about how the good and the bad of the game and support the game, shit like that. If there's anything that's going to keep this game afloat, it's that. But the thing is, the second that you take that away and you restrict it to like, I think to be honest, when I first started streaming, it was all MCOC content. It was all MCOC content, and I mean and that's the thing. If you go back to the first videos on this channel, like 4 or 5 years ago, before I had my kids, that was what I did. I started streaming MCOC. I think I was following you at the time, and maybe a few other people who were building up their channels. All right, let me go look at this, because I have people in here that don't need to be in here. I'm gonna forget my point because I'm looking at my roster. But yeah. Since CCP drops are juicy, plus 25 SIGs and 3 to 4 gem for Elder. Is that what the CCP drops are? I never knew. No wonder you guys. See, but that's okay, so I never knew what the CCP drops were. I never knew the difference. Cause I think I missed that stream, and 2, like, I just didn't care. But now why would I? Why I wouldn't watch me? Like, what do I have? I have about 205 followers. So, and I barely have 30 on Twitch. So, and I mean, like, that being said, regardless, if I'm not in the CCP, why would I watch? Why would I watch someone that's not in the CCP? Unless I just legitimately fuck with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Kabam knows the dynamic that they created, and it's not the community's fault. Like, we're doing what they want us to do. I think it's alienating the community and the streamers. And I don't think that was their intention. And I I don't think they're playing favorites. I think they're just doing something to get people to stream more. But by doing that, they're cutting off smaller streamers who have smaller followings. And I mean, some people might be like, well, like fuck the smaller streamers, and they're well in their right to say that. I wouldn't, if I wasn't streaming, I'd, you know, I don't know if I would take the time to watch a smaller streamer during the CCP week. But shit, I didn't know that CCP drops were like that. I want a 3 to 4 gem. Who's the kid? Who? I might shut the stream down now. Who's live right now? Where can I get a CCP drop? Shit. Hold on. Shit. Where can I get a CCP drop at? Let's see. All right. Let me clean up this mess of a deck. Let me see. Who would be good in here? Would Valkyrie be good at this? Would Valkyrie be good in this meta, considering that, well, they have protection up at some point. You can only get rid of it if you knock them down. But at some point, they go immune. Should I get rid of... No, I'm not going to get rid of Hulk. Well, I might know, because Hulk would be a good counter against Nico. Yeah, let's throw him in there. I feel like everybody who uses gentle on defense is kind of like punching at the air right now, because now everybody's learning how to fight gentle, and they're learning counters for gentle that they didn't know existed. Like, who knew? I didn't know. Like, who knew that Crossbones was a good counter for gentle before this Coliseum run? There is normal plus 3 CCP drops. There's 3 normal plus 3 CCP drops. Is that how it goes? Like during the month? So wait, okay. So explain this to me. Like, talk to me like I'm stupid. In terms of the CCP, is it once a month, or is it like every other week? Is it like an on week and an off week? Like, how does that go? Who else could come out? I don't know. I don't know who I want to throw in here. I'm at 30. Who do I have in now? I could probably take out Mojo and go with someone else. So thank you for that, Lefty. So if I just stream, then anybody watching me stream MCOC can get the drops. And Arun, then you say week 1 is 6 drops for all. Week 2 is 3 for all and 3 for CCP. Okay. And Lefty, CCP members get the second and the fourth week in the month for CCP members get the second and the fourth week in the month for CCP exclusive. Okay, so it's alternate weeks. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think about the strategy. Like, as a streamer not in the CCP, like, what do you do? Right? If like who's a large streamer that's not in the CCP? Like KT1. Like, what does he do? Right? Because for me it's a non-issue. Like, I don't have enough followers. I'm sorry. Let me pick this game back up. I don't have enough followers for it to make a difference for me, for real, anyway, because I'm not a Twitch affiliate per se. So, I think I am going to try what's her name here, because I think I'm gonna take out Spidey and I'm gonna throw in her, and we're gonna see how this goes. Like someone like KT1, right, who has a large following but is not in the CCP. When he streams during a CCP week, um, what like what is his what is the motivation for him to stream MCOC, right? If I was him, I would just flood with recorded content, and I wouldn't give a fuck about streaming because I already know that my numbers are going to be down. Or I wouldn't even stream, because you know what? That's the thing. Or I wouldn't even stream to Twitch, and I would just stream. I would stream to YouTube. I stream to TikTok, and I would probably find another platform that no one is on. MCOC drops. It's 24/7. Channel exists. Okay. Stream when not many are streaming. So that would be my strategy. I would essentially, whether that's Facebook or whether that's just any other channel that I know not a lot of streamers are on, so that I can try to monopolize or gain market share in that area, right? Because for me, during those weeks, there's no benefit in me. But it's almost like shit. It's actually kind of genius, because if you think about it, Kick, yeah, like okay. Because if you think about it, and you can multi-stream, but most of the platforms that you multi-stream on, that you have the ability to multi-stream, you're regulated to only a certain amount of platforms. At least that's the way it is on Streamlabs. I know that you can do multi-streaming on OBS. I just don't know if there's a limit on that. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know why I banned them, but we'll do that anyway. But shit, yeah, like I would find a new platform and try to and essentially try to monopolize that platform. And I only say that because it's like, you think about it, all of the streamers are focused on Twitch. That means that there is a platform that is extremely underserved, whether that's like Instagram or Facebook, well, Meta, or something. When everybody's, what do they say when it's like everybody's looking one direction, that means that there's an angle that everyone is missing. Yeah, no, we'll do this. But shit, yeah, I would essentially, I don't think that's even a bad, like streaming to Kick or somewhere else where you know that because the thing is, Kick has a pretty big following, right? Stream to Kick, stream to somewhere else, like focus your energy on another platform until you're in the CCP, or you know what I mean, like. I just don't. Yeah, I would focus my energy elsewhere, because until you're in the CCP, that's a losing battle. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not focused. I'm gonna lose every BG match in Diamond 4. I'm about to get my ass kicked all night in Diamond 4. Pause. I need to see if I can find. Let me get on ESPN real quick while I wait for this. And Lefty, if you're still here, let me ask you this. If you weren't in the CCP, right? If you weren't in the CCP during a non-CCP week, what would you do? What do you think would be the best plan of action? Yeah, well, actually, yeah, we'll do that. Also, Kick also, see, okay, so that kind of changes things. Good call out, Arun. Okay, so the Lakers are playing. I need to find out. It's on ESPN. Do I have cable in here? Shit. Let's go with this. Yeah, I would really focus on establishing a presence on another platform. And then letting everybody know that they can find me on that platform. Because the thing is, granted, I think I only, I guess that's what, no. Oh, he screwed me over. Well, we'll see how this goes. Um, yeah, because there's other opportunities out there. Um, and the thing is, if everybody's going to Twitch, if if all the CCP members are running to Twitch and you have this really big following, you could probably take that following and try to move it someplace else. Or at least let them know where else they can find you that no one else is at right now. But yeah, that's what I said. Lefty, like I said, if you weren't I'm not gonna take this serious. If you weren't in the CCP, like, where would you stream? Well, like, what would you do if you weren't in the CCP? Would you fight for those followers, for those subs or whatever, or would you just say, fuck it, I'm gonna get my shit elsewhere? But now I think good call out, Arun. Good again. I'm gonna say that good call. Let me look at Kick real quick. Uh, and Kick is already built into OBS and Dreamlabs. The only problem with Twitch and with Kick is that there is no discovery, which which makes me wonder why so many people prefer to stream on those platforms. Primarily, like I don't have an issue with streaming on Kick or Twitch by themselves. Well, I don't have a problem with streaming on Kick or Twitch in general. It's just like having that be the only platform that you stream on, because once your stream ends, there's no way for someone to discover you, right? You essentially have to be live for someone to find you on Twitch, on Kick. Now I think they're trying to do some testing with with clips and short stories and shit like that. Yeah, let's try this. No, he can do that. Let's try that. All right. But yeah, I am interested in that though. I need to look up some information on Kick. Now that I think about it, well, I'm on the site now, but I'm not in a position to really look at anything. I need to read this. I need to actually read up on this meta, because I dodged back. I don't know what happened there. All right. Because I don't even know. Maybe Nico is just good on defense for this one, but she can't start. She can't start with buff immunity for some reason, which just kind of makes it. Which just makes it harder. Oh shit! I got parried. But that's my fault though. I basically just dashed in full screen. Okay. So yeah, it does go away. I need to read up on this meta, because whatever I'm doing is not working. And I'll say it is. I mean, it is the first day of Battleground. So, um, oh shit. I lost 5 in a row. So I thought I had to win 5 to actually get rewards. But um, I'll take a participation trophy though. I am not above getting acknowledged for trying. All right, let's see. What is this? Saga attackers gain the following: when blocking or struck by the defender's special attacks, they gain a non-stacking energized passive for 15 seconds. This also grants a 30% armor rating. When activating a special attack, gain a non-stacking amplify passive for 15 seconds. So ebb and flow knockdown. The defender has a protection, reducing all incoming damage by 60%. Okay. Immune cycle, slow, heal, block, and stun. Every 10 seconds. That sounds fun. That sounds really, really like a lot of fun. I'm so serious. Sounds fun. All right. So let's see who's Saga that I don't have in. All right, well, that's an easy one. I almost want to just throw the whole deck away. Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm just going to throw the whole deck away. We're gonna do this from scratch. Fuck it, we'll do it live. All right, so let's go. Did we do it right? There we go. Okay. Let's figure this out. All right, there's one. I'm just gonna go through them because I don't know if. Because I mean, like, there's some defensive options in here that are perfect. So I want to take Penny Parker up to rank 4. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I want to. All right, I'm going to have to add a relic and a stat focus on. Maybe I take him to rank 4. Well, that's already 5. Shit. So we turn that off, and then we have the usual suspects. I don't know if it's worth bringing Nico right now. I think I'm gonna have to just bring a whole bunch of rank 3s and then see how it goes. She could be annoying. I might want to consider. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna use her on attack though. Yeah, fuck that. I think I'm gonna go back. You know what? I think I am gonna try bringing her, and we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, who's left? I'm gonna try Immortal Hulk. I am going to try my Immortal Hulk here. We'll see how that goes. I don't know why I keep hovering over Kingpin. Nico is still annoying on defense. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I might not be able to use her effectively on offense, but she might be useful on defense. So that's a good call out. But now I feel like I want to drop someone from. I'm gonna take Arcade off. I'm gonna keep Mojo on. I'll keep Spiral. I have all these damn mystics. No, I don't see a reason to remove Kushala. But the thing is, I don't need all these damn mystics because I don't even think there's. Yeah, I'm just gonna take off Doctor Strange. But then it leaves me two more. We'll go there. Well, no, hold on. We'll take him off. I think I do want to add in Deadpool, and then yeah, I think that's a roster. I believe that's a decent roster. We'll see if I get my ass kicked again. All right, I'm gonna focus. I'm actually going to pay attention to the band screen this time. We'll see what happens. I need to get ESPN up on my TV screen. Go home. All right. Oh, damn. I don't care. I don't care. Oh. I like this person's roster, but I don't care. All right, get me to ESPN. Please don't tell me I have to sign in. I just want to see the Lake Show. We'll go here. Okay, that's perfect. Is it my turn again? It is. And I don't have anyone to choose from. I forgot that I actually added Valkyrie to this. I should have kept in. I should have let that. I should let Rhino ride. Pause. Yeah, we'll go with that one. I have access. Damn it. Okay. Still nothing I can really use. We'll just go with both of these and let him figure it out on defense. Well, on offense. Let's go with Spectrum. Okay. Yeah, I guess. You know what? I am going to re-roll here because they haven't given me a tech at all. Not a sing. I don't know if this is what I wanted, but it is what it is. I'm not logging into that. All right. So he really has one time. Well, you know what? We both have the same thing, so I might as well and just see if he does the same thing and try to figure it out. Oh, well, no, he actually has a counter for that, and I don't. It's a rank 5. I guess we're gonna see how it goes. I should have used her on. You could tell I'm not paying attention because I should have used her on Arn and Zola, but it's all good. I did that on purpose. Whatever you think, I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose too, though. I took my hand off block for 1 second. All right, let's see. Don't judge me here. I'm trying to multitask. What is this? All right, never mind. All right, never mind. Yeah, I guess that's where we'll go. This this actually could work. I don't. I'm not confident about it, but it could work. I really wasn't trying to go to a special three, but it is what it is. Oh, he's stunner ring, so it wouldn't even matter if I tried to reparry. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a. I don't know if I'm a fan of this meta. Maybe it's just me. Oh, I got. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of this. All right. I'm looking for a game. Damn it. I know I could watch it on the computer, but if I watch it on the computer, I can't see the chat, and I need to see Lake Show. Although maybe I don't. Like I said, anytime that I watch the Lakers play, they lose. I just need to pay attention to the score, and we're losing, so I'm not gonna pay attention to it. Okay, so let's see if I can actually learn something this time. I'm gonna need y'all to pull one off at home. Once I get off this stream, I actually still got to get ready for tomorrow. I didn't even think about that. I go into the office every Thursday, and I should have remembered it because that never changes. But I feel like I always go through the same thing where I realize Thursday night at Wednesday night at 10 o'clock that I have to go into the office the next day. No, yeah, no, I missed it. Well, that's fine. anytime that I ban a rank 5 servant, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. If that's where I end up at. You know what? Let's do that for right now. So from what I understand, neither of them is actually good for that fight, right? We'll do it for science. I want to see if Baron Zemo can actually take that fight. I'm talking about Heimdall. Now, if I get a better option, of course I'm not going to use Zemo, but I took Zemo thinking that there's a chance he might have to do that fight. But actually, I could change that and use her instead. Oh shit. I'll keep it the way it was. So I know for certain that if I use High Evolutionary, that he could throw down Yelena, and then that fight would kind of be a wrap. We'll see. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, let's see if we can do it. Like I said, we're doing it for science. It's gonna either gonna work. Either way, it's not like I'm gonna be. All I can do is get better from my last like what 2 or 3 matches. So it's only uphill from here. Okay. How did he hit me with that from right there? Not the nigga intercepted me. All right. Is the only thing I can do there is can a heavy get him out of that? All right. I didn't die though. That was an improvement. I did not die. Um so yeah, we're seeing signs of life right now. One thing I will say is that me streaming does force me to actually take time to play Battlegrounds because usually I'll get in and I'll do my 3 matches and then I'll be up and I won't really learn anything. No, we won't do that. Um, hmm. Yeah, I guess so. We'll see how that goes. Oh, okay. I thought I did something. Like the fight just randomly ended. Okay. So that's the one thing I don't know. I don't like this. I mean, maybe it's not that I don't like the meta. Maybe I'm just not a fan of the the scoring. I mean I don't like the current node I guess layout, but I'm definitely not a fan of the scoring either. Um, I would have thought that if Kabam was going to do something, well, no, and I guess and maybe it's a lose lose situation because I don't know if there's a correct way to really set this up, or if there is, I just haven't seen it yet. Outside of what they already have in terms of scoring. So either well, it's a rank 5 versus a rank 5. 500,000 health. That is crazy. Oh, I deserve to lose after that. Okay, so and see that's okay. So do I take out um? But he's a saga defender though. But I guess it doesn't matter if he keeps getting wrecked. It's like pointless. Like what is I need to see what a good team for this meta looks like. Um, and maybe that means that I do what I've been avoiding doing, and I rank for Juggernaut, and I just bring him in, right? Um, because I can see Juggernaut being useful in all of this. Yeah, I don't think that it makes much sense for me to for me to keep um Infamous Doom in. So I could take him out. I'll put in Jugs. Like, how is everybody else doing with this meta? That's what I want to know. Like, is anybody else kind of struggling to find a decent team for this? Middle prize, whatever. right, so we take him out. I will put Jugs back in. Well, not back in, but I will put Jugs in. So, considering that Heimdall wrecked me there, I feel like he is a good choice. Nico's useless. I feel like I might actually decide to. Well, I need to take someone out. I need to take a Mystic out. Let me see who I have. Oh yeah. Well, no, I'm not. I didn't mean to take out Spidey. Hold on. I'll put one of them back in. Out. And then I thought I put in Jugs, but I just reset it. So there he is. Okay. And then trying to think about who else would be good for this. You know what? I could probably flip back. I wonder if the Maker's passive stun still applies when they're stun immune. I almost want to take out Cassandra Nova and put in another tech. Yeah, I will. All right, we'll try this again. Oh, 1 hour in. Well, I won't say halfway, but we're a good hour into the stream. Oh shit, Jessica Jones, Daredevil. Okay, so this person thinks like me, except they have a rank 5 Yelena. Maybe they don't think like me. I should focus on getting rid of the offensive options, right? Especially if I don't have the offensive options. I mean, he took out Serpent, so maybe I do go. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I can parry there. Yeah, we'll go with that. I mean, I don't see any options for there right now, so all right. Trying to think. I'm trying to actually pay attention to who other people have on their roster to actually see if there's any other changes that I can make. Yeah. I mean, essentially, I could take anybody with that fight. Yeah, I might as well. That would be the only fight that I really take them in. And if I placed him anywhere else, he would just his offense would just eat. Would attempt to eat up Jean Grey. And this should be a quick. This is a rank 3, so this should be a fast fight anyway. Are you gonna use it? Are you gonna do anything? That was bullshit. All right. It definitely could have been faster, but especially considering it was a rank 3, it could have been faster. But 100%. That's it. Like, and you know what? The one thing I will say is, at least in this meta, you know that if you finish with 100%, and if they haven't finished, then you basically won. It doesn't make it. It doesn't make the meta. It doesn't make it any better per se, but at least it's a consolation prize. Like, if you finish and you're at 100%, um, considering how they're scoring now, it's like, as long as the person hasn't finished their fight, then you're fine. All he's gonna do is, which is fine, because who is he going to bring in? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I could. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. Can I knock him down? Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I was looking down so I can't see who it was. But thank you for the sub. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Come on, let's. Damn it! I got well. Okay, so no, it's not gonna finish. But so how fast did they finish that fight? Shit, 6 seconds. I was what am I at 92% health, and he's at 75. And what is that? Quick maths. What is that? 400. 400 points. Whatever. Something like 400 points. That shit hurts. Is this a rank 5? Okay. You know what? No, I'm not gonna be cute. I feel like I'm not gonna do it. Nope. I'm gonna do it the easy way. We just gonna have a Dean off. Double D's. Carolina Deans. Oh, okay. Shit. And then oh god. And then he emotes. Uh, I'm like, how could I have done that faster? Um, how could I have done that any faster? Did I just knock it? Should I have knocked him? See, that's what kind of fucks me up. Cause I'm like, all right, how could I have done that faster? There's, I stayed in the light. The light didn't help. Well, the light did help. It helped me get him down faster. But at the end of the day, like it was still, and maybe it was just the fact that he had better AI, better RNG. But still, shit still hurts a little bit. Cuts deep when my Nico isn't as good as his Nico. All right, let me see what else is out here. Let me pick this up. All right, take that. I still need 20 Valiant crystals. Ugh. A whole bunch of 6 stars. Battleground season. Yeah, is there anything else in here? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Um, you know what? I feel like I've been in BGs for most of the stream. I might as well keep it going. See if I can actually learn something at some point. At some point I have to stop helping people and start getting some wins. I feel like I'm a very generous person, but at some point people got to start giving back. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take that out. Take that out. Who would get on my nerves here? Yeah, we'll do that. Can you give me someone for this? Like, is he gonna? I was gonna say, is he gonna choose Hulkling for that fight? I don't advise it. Um, Now might be the time that I re-roll. Oh damn, that was my last re-roll. Uh, Actually, yeah. All right. Well, I'm not gonna be dumb. Well, hold on. I might as well because he doesn't even have a. Oh, but no. Okay. All right. We'll stick with what we got. Of course, I didn't bring a single tech for that fight. See if we can get that out. Well, I mean, that's what I did. That's what I would have done. But I should at least have. I should at least have one good win in here. The other one is it's probably going to come down to the last round, but I should at least have one good win. But this makes me think about when people talk about how they don't like the current state of the game because it basically just comes down to RNG in terms of your draft. Like, if you get a counter, you get a counter. If you don't, then you're kind of screwed. Because he's gonna. I mean, he can. I just did that fight, so I know he can do that fight. Whoever he or she, whoever that is. But I mean, it kind of sucks to have a to know that like you to know that because like it kind of sucks to know that your opponent can pull a champ, and if just because you don't have a chance to pull a counter for that, like it's an automatic loss. It takes the competition out of battlegrounds, right? Like if it's a competitive mode, but then there's a point or there's an aspect of the game or that mode that removes that competitive nature and just gives the opponent a win, then it's not fun. And at that point, it's like I could see why people are in a sense kind of drawn away from doing BGs. And I mean, like, you could take this as me being salty because I haven't won a match since since the stream started. But I think even at the same time, even taking even taking my feelings out of it, I think one of like the things that deter people from BGs is kind of shit like this. Is knowing that your opponent can pull a champ and and because of RNG, you have no way, shape, or form to counteract that. And the thing is, I think it would be different for people if it was a situation where you could just like if you knew how to play around a champ, that you had a chance. But just knowing that the second that person draft, if that's the last choice in that person's draft, and you don't have another round coming, then you're kind of screwed. Yeah, we'll do that. Yes. Damn it, I can't bring up the game. All right. Of course, I get clipped there. Oh my god, what does this look like? Oh well, at least I got a win. It's ugly, but it's a win. And that doesn't feel good. Like to know that I won because I don't know. I mean, of course, a win is a win. Hey, Megan, you're late. It's cool. I didn't, I didn't. Yeah, I appreciate you, but no, I don't. I'm always happy that you decide to drive in, but yeah, I never just assume that you're going to be here because you got a life. You got shit to do. Um, okay, so I can't get parried. Let's see. But no, hey Megan, how are you? There we go. Wow. That was that was that was crazy. I think I'm so shocked by that. I dodged in. The game is this game is going like shit, Megan. To be completely honest, this game is going like shit right now. I can't I I don't even know how to describe that. Like so I thought that the AI was dashing forward, but in the middle of the dash, like in the middle of the dash, it activated the special attack. It was I mean like real shit. It was almost like um it canceled out the dash and went right into uh it canceled out the dash and went right into this to the special attack. I guess that's I mean AI reaction time is crazy. I was so close to having a win. One win. And this person just waited it out. Well, I'm not gonna say they waited it out because the way its meta is just horrible. Um, but no, Megan, the game's this game is going bad, and then let me check ESPN. The Lakers game is a little bit too close for comfort right now. Um, the Lakers are down what 5 6 points, so it is what it is. But how are you, Megan? What's going on with you? Ooh, all right, we're not bad on time either. And I didn't think that I would have to be Turlish in some of these matches, but I guess I do. The only reason that you put him in there is because you plan on getting him banned. Like a rank five, what is that, Lumitrix? The only reason that you put him in there is because you expect for him to be banned. Friday, you're signing up for college classes. Congratulations! I am proud of you. Do you know what you're? Well, of course you don't. It's okay. So it's more so entry level classes. But do you have an idea of what you want to major in? Let's see. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Yeah. Make it easy on myself. either business or marketing or something. Well, you do know, um, I know a little bit about marketing. So if you need some help, I'm that guy. I'm him. So just let me know. Um, let's see. I'm gonna switch this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Hey, well, your mom knows then too. That's all I'm just saying. If you need some, um, seriously though, if you have any questions, in terms of marketing, just let me know. Cause if you're looking for a job, you probably want to get out of St. Louis, but that's not bad because you can make a lot of money in marketing. Just not necessarily in St. Louis. He can do this fight. Actually, yeah, he can do this fight. Some of the business entry classes are the same as healthcare, kind of. So, okay, all right. What's a good start? I mean, take a second. It'll give you a second to figure out what you want to do. But yeah, it's definitely a good start. I don't I don't think I declared my major until no, I think I did it the second semester. Um, but yeah, you'll be fine. Damn, I still missed that. Okay. All right, now he's stun immune. Of course. Wow. Okay. Well, some of the business entry classes. Oh, I already read that. Okay. No, yeah, you're good. Are you getting in any creative classes initially, or is it just entry level business classes? Yeah, might as well. What creative classes? So, look at Look at the class offerings. I'm pretty sure there's something like photography or I mean, of course there's like English 101, English 102, but like photography, art, like anything like that. Anything, cuz the thing is, I mean, one, it's I'm not going to say it's an easy class, but it's a creative class. So it's more so on you just completing the work. And I'm pretty sure that if you plan on transferring to a 4-year school, that those classes or those electives transfer as well. Better not dodge any of this. Okay, so that's one down. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what school you guys decided to go to, and you don't have to say it in stream. So for but I will say that look at the class offerings and see if there's any creative classes you could take. One, because you were going to drive yourself crazy if you're just like lining up with difficult classes. Um, and two, like I mean, if there's a class that you can take to get out the way, um, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. That would have been your best bet. Well, no, and she's not poison immune, is she? Yeah, she's not. I knew he was gonna go with Silk, but I was like, Silk isn't poison immune. But maybe she can finish this fight fast. Are you gonna use that? Anything, please. Damn. It's all about that stun immune section. Well, I got to win. A win is a win. Um, so yeah, Megan. If there's, and I'm sure your mom knows what to do. But if there's anything I can do to help you pick classes, let me know. But find some easy classes. And I'm not saying like I don't know how many classes do you plan on taking this first semester? Like three, four, five, 4 or 5 would Probably. Well, for how many? Yeah, how many classes do you plan on taking? Where are we at? Oh, we're at a. Oh, and it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, I guess that's what I want. How many days left do I have to do EQ? I haven't even touched EQ again since I did it last time. Has that changed yet? Uh, I mean, I could open those. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's open those. I'm about to end the stream, so let's open those empowered crystals and see if we get anything. Oh shit, I got a 7-star awakening gem. Okay. So let's do this. Um Before I end the stream, let's open up the 7-star awakening gem. And has it? No, it hasn't switched. Yeah, it hasn't. It's still okay. It's still like 40 days left on this crystal, so I'm not paying attention to that. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open these empowered grace crystals, and then I'm going to open this 7-star awakening gem. We'll see what we get, and we're gonna call it a night. I do not look forward because tomorrow I need to. So I am ending the stream a little bit early. I usually go for 2 hours, but I got to get up early and then get the kids ready for school, and then I got to drive into work. So yeah, 2 for summer or beginning fall. Then I added 2 more. I don't care about that. Then I added 2 more when school actually starts. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to go about it. You really don't need to be jumping into a whole bunch of. You don't need to fill up your plate until you get used to it. Like, take 2 classes, get used to the coursework, and then just kind of take it from there. The one thing I'll say is that I had to learn the hard lesson that I had. The hard lesson that I had to learn was that would have been nice. That 7-star serpent would have been nice, even though I already have him ranked up. The hard lesson that I had to learn was that, like, no one's coming to help you. Like, it's just you. Like, we're here to support you, and we'll help you through school. And if you need something, but like that's when you're in it. Like, you got to be in it at that point. Like, but going to school, going to class, like no one's gonna be on you to do that. It's kind of just on you. So, people expect you to do it. And all right, that's horrible. And the only time people say something is when you don't do it. Like, occasionally people would be like, "Hey, you're going to school, you're getting good grades, good job," but for the most part, you're not going to hear anything unless you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm not going to wait for these to spin out. All right, well, that's cool. Even though I have her at max rank, I'll take it. I mean, Jessica Drew, yeah, it's not bad. How many of these do I have to open before I get to Grace? I still got 47 more. All right, I'm a spin out 2, and I'm gonna pop the last 3, and then I'm gonna go to the 7-star awakening gem. Of course, I still have moments of procrastination, but I'm a lot more confident in myself. That's cool, and I mean, it's mostly just learn how to handle that, because you're always gonna have moments where procrastination kind of sets in. But you just gotta figure out where it's coming from, and I guess you say, like, reverse engineer your way out of it, or just kind of mind fuck yourself into like, kind of rewiring your brain around that. But you'll be good. just know that like there's a certain level of of holding yourself accountable when it comes to college, and that's where people usually make mistakes. Like it's easy to blame other people and talk about who didn't help you, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's just you kind of sitting there by yourself. So, all right, I'm about to pop this shit. Pause. Heavy pause. Huh? Yep, just what I thought. Nothing. All right. So now, like I said, I'm gonna do the 7-star awakening gem. What's this? I want to open these and see what's in them. I know I don't need them right now, but I am kind of curious. Level 2 revive, level 1 revive. That's not bad. Oh, it's over here. All right. I don't really need to awaken anyone right now. But it would be nice considering Dr. Bong is coming out. I do have three generic awakening gems, but I really want to hold on to those. So Dr. Bong comes out. I know he's out now, but whenever he enters, I guess 40 days when he enters the Titan, I'd like to get him. I'd like to get Pixie. So a mutant. So I guess you'd say a mutant and a tech. A mutant and a skill would probably be. Well, and everybody says Ruby is good too, but I haven't seen any Ruby gameplay. So I guess if I was going to say something, it would be tech. Yeah, it would be tech, mutant, or skill. Let's go. Let's see what happens. But while that's spinning out, I want to thank everyone for stopping by. Lefty, Arun, I appreciate both of you guys for chatting it up on YouTube. Everybody, we had a new follower on Twitch, and we had some new subs on YouTube, so I appreciate that. Megan, it was always good to see you. No matter when you decide to come into live, I'm always happy to have you around. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. That's actually good. I'll take that. That's good. I don't know how many of those I have, but it'll be good to have one or two. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. You guys have a good night. Thank you whether you were actually active in chat or just kind of lurking in the background. I appreciate you guys for joining the stream. I'll be here tomorrow. MCOC, whether I do MCOC tomorrow or not, I'm not sure, but whatever the thumbnail says, that's what the fuck I'm doing. So if you have any